Well, good morning. Here we are again. Tuesday, January the 24th. So far, it's been a very interesting, sometimes productive, sometimes non productive year so far this year. A few of my goals and things I've planned on this year I've been able to keep every day, and the weekly ones, and some of the other ones I haven't even started working on yet, but getting to those. The point is to set the goals, put a timeline down, and plan them out, and work on them best that is possible. This morning, let's talk one more time about responsibility. So key. You got to understand this. Responsibility is, I believe, one of the most important principles to even getting near success in life. Let's look at it this way. What is the opposite of responsibility? Well, technically we could say it's being unresponsible. But I want to take it a step further than that this morning. Jim Rohn, one of the original and most famous of the personal development seminar speakers of our past century. He only died a couple years ago, but he impacted millions and millions of lives with his philosophy and teachings and training. And one of his points about responsibility was this: complaining, blaming, and procrastination are the curses and the cancer that hinder anyone's success. I want to say that again. This is my paraphrasing of what Jim Rohn had said. I watched one of his videos the past few days, and he said basically this: complaining, blaming, and procrastination are the curse and the cancer that destroys anyone's chances of having success. I've said this a few times before on these videos. Stop complaining about the weather. If you don't like it, move. If you don't like it, stay in the house. Stop complaining about the government. If you don't like it, find another province to live in. If you don't like our taxes, go live somewhere where there's little or no taxes. You have a choice in everything that you do. If you don't like what's going on in the government, well, in 4 years, get out and vote. How many times have I told people that I know, I don't want to hear about your opinions on the government because you didn't vote? See, we blame, we complain, and we procrastinate about all the things that we have in our power to use to make ourselves better. But I read that self-help book and it didn't help me. Did you do any of the activities that was asked of you in the book? Probably not. I've read a number of self-help books. Some helped me, some didn't. The only ones that ever helped me are the ones that I actually did the work required. Funny about that, isn't it? When we stop complaining, when we stop blaming others, when we stop procrastinating, we start having action and responsibility. It's amazing how our lives open up. Take responsibility for your words, your actions, your life. You're the one that is supposed to be at the wheel. If you're not, who's driving the boat? Think about that. If you're not the one steering your ship, Who's driving it? Are you leaving it to the economy? Are you leaving it to the government? Are you leaving it to the person at school? Your teachers? Are you leaving it to your boss? Who's driving your boat? Who's dictating what happens in your life? You have free will. You have the ability to choose today what you want to happen in your life. You have the ability to go after that today. Taking responsibility of your actions can be difficult. Actually, no, it is difficult. Because we have this mindset that we are owed something. You know, nobody owes you anything. Owe anybody anything. The government doesn't owe me anything. Here's a thought I had yesterday. Someone was in my print shop paying for something, and I made the comment, everything including the wonderful government tax comes to, and I gave her the price. And she shook her head about the taxes. I said, well, I guess that's our health care we're paying for. You can complain about our taxes, you can complain about everything you want, but one government spends all our money, the other one tries to get money back. Now the next one spends all our money. We vote them in. We're to blame. Anyway, I gotta get off the topic of politics. Not my favorite topic. Not one I'm well versed in. But the point is this morning, responsibility. It's so important. If you don't take responsibility for your actions, then you're like a ship without a sail. You'll be tossed to and fro. No direction in your life. I mean, the past 2 weeks at work, I would say that I've had, I don't know, a handful to a dozen jobs that I've done. Made a mistake. Either I wasn't paying attention, I wasn't being aware, whatever, doesn't really matter. But I've had to tell my customers, sorry, I will replace that. I will fix that. Can't blame stuff on other people. Can't blame it on the machinery. You need to take responsibility for your own actions and words. Your success depends upon how much responsibility you take. Are you overweight? Let me end with this. Are you overweight? 10 pounds overweight, 20 pounds overweight, 50, 100, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm overweight. Who's to blame for that? But the burgers were so good. So? Did you eat them? Did you order them? But I love poutine. I love my onion rings. Did you eat them? See, Darren Hardy has this theory called the compound effect. Jim Rohn touched on it himself as well in a couple of his seminars. It's the little things that added upon each other that make the biggest difference in our lives. It's the compound effect. That's why when we buy a house, they have compound interest. It's small, insignificant amounts of interest, but by the time you have your house paid off, you've pretty well paid for it twice. Think about that. Buy a $100,000 house, when it's done, the bank got an extra $100,000. It's crazy. One fry every day will add to your waistline. Someone said this: if you take away 125 calories from your regular diet every single day, by the end of the year, you will have lost 33.5 pounds, I believe it is. 33.5 pounds. Now let's flip the coin over real quick. If you eat an extra 125 calories every single day for the rest of the year, you've gained 33.5 pounds. Who's responsible for that? The person that created the chocolate bars and the candies and all the sweets and stuff that you enjoy, or the person who put it in their mouth? Think about that. We have to take responsibility for our lives, our actions, what we do. Your waistline, your health, and your bank account are counting on it. I've got a minute over time this morning, I'm sorry, but thank you for sticking with me, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I believe tomorrow we'll start talking about goal setting and the importance of goals. So have yourself a great day, and we will see you on your screen tomorrow morning. Have a great day.